So hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. As always, thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a few. My name's Rich Charpentier, I'm the channel host, and today we're doing something different. We're out in the field and we're doing some testing. We're doing some testing with an Android application for DJI flight. The Android application is called Drone Harmony. There's two versions. We've got the Drone Harmony Basic and Drone Harmony Plus. Today I'm going to be working with Drone Harmony Plus, and we're going to be doing some very, very simple things with it. I'm holding this awkwardly, so my apologies. Normally, for folks who watch this channel, you know I regularly do construction progression work and flights for clients. And normally those flights and the construction progressions require the use of waypoint missions and also sometimes mapping and modeling missions. So I use several different applications to get the job done for clients. Today we're going to start looking at Drone Harmony. We're going to look at the basics of Drone Harmony, and those basics are going to be the things that I normally do for clients. So we're going to try to set up a waypoint mission today. We're going to try to set up a waypoint mission while flying the drone and creating the waypoints. We're also going to introduce a basic modeling mission as well, and we're going to see how that mission works out. So I'm recording on screen with Drone Harmony right now. And this is a Samsung Galaxy. I think it was the tab, I can't remember which tab it is. I'll pop up a little note there. So this particular Android works well with Drone Harmony, and we've got everything connected up right now. So we're connected up to the DJI Mavic Pro, not the Mavic 2 Pro, this is the Mavic Pro. So we're just doing simple testing with it, and I know that Drone Harmony has worked with the Mavic Pro for quite a while, so I'm feeling very confident about flying with that and testing these things out. All right, with all that said, let's go over and take a look on screen. So I have already connected the controller to the Android, and we've fired up Drone Harmony, and Drone Harmony is saying the drone connection status is good. USB is connected, the remote controller is connected, the aircraft is connected, camera is connected, and batteries are good, SD card's ready, and the compass is calibrated. So I'm going to go ahead and pop right off of that. Now, as you see on screen here, we've got the home location for the drone, and we're at Watson Lake Park, and there's that big H for the home location. Wouldn't you know, we've got the wind really coming up here. So up on the top bar, we've got the drone set in P mode. You can switch it to S mode, and you see that switch from P to S. I'm going to pull it back to the P mode again. We've got 18 satellites. We've got good connectivity between the drone and controller. Looks like the drone battery is at 84%. We've used 0% of the memory card, so that's great. And right now, we're not flying anywhere or doing anything. We're at 0 meters per second. The other thing that you'll notice here is that we're looking at the map view. In the upper right corner, you see that there is a camera symbol. Switching to that camera symbol, it now brings us in to something very familiar. It's not quite the DJI Go 4 app, but we do have our menu over on the right-hand side. We have our toggle between still photography and video. I'm going to be setting this over to video for today. And we have the record button, so we could start a recording. And so I'm just starting that recording from the drone. The drone's just sitting on the ground, so it's not an exciting recording. I'm going to go ahead and stop that recording. Next item down, we've got our setups. So we can either do auto or manual. Remember that the DJI Mavic Pro doesn't have variable aperture, so we're kind of stuck when it comes to that. So yeah, we're just totally stuck. We can't really change much of anything. Can't change the aperture. We could go into a manual mode and change the shutter speed and the ISO, but that doesn't give us the full gamut of what we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave it on full auto right now. And we've got a shutter of 1/100th of a second at the moment. And I'm going to go ahead and close that one down. So if you need to do any major setups or settings for your drone beforehand, you can go into the DJI Go 4 app, check through all of your settings on the DJI Go 4 app, and then go ahead and launch Drone Harmony afterward. Okay, so we've got this screen up here. By the way, at the bottom of the screen, you see ISO of 100, shutter speed 1/100th of a second. We've got an f-stop of 2.2. It's saying that we're slightly overexposed, positive 0.3. And we've got our white balance on auto. So most everything on this one's on auto. Now, normally, Drone Harmony is used for doing a lot of different modeling applications. One of the unique features of Drone Harmony is that they have a 3D visualization system so that you can see how your flight goes around a 3D object. We're going to get into that down the road. Today, we're keeping it really simple. We're keeping it to waypoints, and then maybe we'll do one grid mission for modeling as well. We're not going to dive into some of the really high-end features with Drone Harmony. We're going to start out today working with Drone Harmony with the basics, and those basics are things that I use on a regular basis for my clients. All right, with all that said, I am going to hop back out of the camera menu here, and we're going to take a look at Drone Harmony now. In a previous video for my patrons, we walked through a lot of these setups here. So for the moment, we're not going to be blocking anything out. We're not going to make any scenes. We are going to go to the lower right-hand corner because there's something I want to see how Drone Harmony performs with. So the thing that I want to see is under manual up here on the bar. Let's wait for it to get to manual. Hello, manual. There we go. I would like to record a mission. So we can make manual waypoints, and you'll see that in a video on channel as well. But I want to get to recording a mission, having it fly the mission, remember the mission, and refly the mission for me. So with that said, I'm going to tap on record a mission. So instructions: use the radio controller to fly the drone. Use the radio controller to control the gimbal pitch. Use the radio controller to record images. When done, click on stop. Convert the recorded flight into a flight path and edit it and fly automatically. All right, with that said, I'm going to hit start. So we have started this mission. Let's see. I'm firing the drone up. So here goes the drone. And I'm just going to put the drone not too high, so you're probably hearing the drone. Right now, the drone's at 26 feet above. I'm going to have that drone just move out really quick. And let's go ahead and look at that video really fast. And there we go. Maybe I want to tilt that gimbal down a little bit. Oh, the gimbal control is a little sensitive today. And I'm going to take a photo. And I took that photo. Now, I'm going to proceed to move the drone further along down the way. And I'm taking a second picture. Let's take that drone a little further over. There we go. So I'm just moving the drone further on down, and I'm going to take another picture. Now let's move that drone forward. I'm going to have it stop right there, and once again, take another photo. And there we go. We're moving the drone further along once more. We're going to have it take a photo again. Now, I'm just making a very, very simple waypoint mission here, flying the drone, because I just want to see how it works initially. So I'm moving the drone way back, and I'm going to have it take a photo right there. Now I'm going to have the drone move backward. We're bringing the drone back toward me, and we're actually going to right about there, but I want the drone facing us. So there we go. The drone is now facing us. And you can see my setup here right now. So I'm taking that photo. Let's move the drone back along right up to near us. We're going to get it right about there. I'm actually going to turn it really quick, so you're probably hearing the drone in the background now. And I'm tilting the gimbal down. And here we go. We're going to take that photo again and move the drone right back to where it was launched from. And one more time, we're going to have the drone turned toward us. We're going to, whoa, that gimbal, I really got to take care of that gimbal sensitivity, don't I? And so let's take that last photo. We're going to close out of the video window here, and we're going to hit the stop button. So there we go. You can convert the recorded flight to a smooth flight plan, refly it autonomously while recording stunning and smooth video. That sounds awesome. So let's try that in just a minute. So select the flight plan from the top, use the magic wand tool, choose a smooth plan, launch the created new flight plan in video mode. I think I get that. Do you get that? I think I get that. All right, so let's go ahead and land the drone really quickly. And we're just bringing it over to its little helipad. And like I said before, it is slightly windy here, so my apologies, but that's northern Arizona in a nutshell, windy. It's also beautiful. All right, so we have landed that. And there is that flight. All right, so it's up there on the top. And we can actually select a smooth plan here. So that is the flight right there. So let's see, can we set up a smooth plan using those photos? There it is. It says that we can. Let's hit start on that. And I don't really see it being a smooth plan, do you? I'm not quite sure. Is this a smooth plan now? I don't think so. So let's see, what does this button do? Convert to the smooth plan using photos. Plan using photos, plan using trajectory. I want that smooth plan. Computing. All right, so it doesn't look like it's a smooth plan to me, but just to be sure, I am going to go to the upper left corner. I'm going to go to plans and flights. I'm going to save this one. Hey, how you? Good. I'm making a tutorial video.
Awesome.
Yeah. You taking the boat out?
Well, we're sending other people out.
All right.
This is Jake. This is Aria's dad.
Hi, Jake.
Awesome. Well, have fun with your video. Nice running into you.
You too. We'll see ya. And let's call this. All right, my apologies for the interruption. Somebody that I know is pulling into Watson Lake Park right now. They're out to have a little kayak fun. Okay, let's call this Watson, T-S-O-N. So we're going to save Watson right here. And so now we've got that flight plan. And, well, what can we do here? Let's try this again. What's this camera for? Oh, that's so that I can actually see the images. That's really a nice feature there. I had no idea. So, all right, let's zoom this in a little bit more. It didn't seem to, all right, each of those is actually our media. So let's now go in here. You know, you're learning with me. I'm learning as well. And it looks like we do have a smooth flight plan. So how do we execute that smooth flight plan? That is a big question. I'm going to go tap on this one. There we go. It's over on the right-hand side for me, 1048 AR. And that looks really good. That looks like it's going to make a smooth flight plan. I'm going to hop back over into the camera for a moment because I would like to make sure that we're set up for video. We sure are. Let's close out of that, and we're going to see if this gives us a video or if I need to go into the other screen. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the play button on this. And let's see. Precise images stopping. Precise images not stopping. Images every X seconds. Video. I would like to do video. And autofocus is set to yes. And the auto exposure is set to locked. All right, so I guess I don't have to hit the video. Let's see. So return to home, flight in feet, 328, no. Let's go ahead and arrow that back. I want the maximum to be 50 feet. And set mission end action to hover. I'm going to have it hover. Set signal loss to continue the mission. Set yaw control to automatic. Set gimbal control mode to automatic. Very interesting. All right. So there's what our flight path looks like. And that looks pretty good by me. And for emergency stopping, let's give this one a good read. For emergency stopping, change to another flight mode using the RC. You could switch it to the sport. Mission will be terminated and the drone will start hovering in place. You will gain full manual control with your RC. You're responsible for your safety. Got it. Let's hit next on this. So flight mode P, satellite count 18, satellite fixed quality is excellent. Drone is activated, no fly zone status unknown. and current position. All right, let's launch this drone. We're going to launch that flight. It is now uploading the plan for us, so we're going to see how that goes. And as always, I am at the ready to shut this down if anything strange happens. So far, so good. And it looks like the drone is recording. I'm not quite sure if it's really recording. There it goes. And now it seems to be doing its flight. Recording started. Set it right on the screen there. Here is an interesting question for myself and for the folks at Drone Harmony, and you might have the question too. How do you make this go faster? Can you make it go faster? So right now it is going at 0.9 meters per second. That's a little pokey. But I didn't seem to have an option for my flight speed, did I? So what can I do? I'm not sure. We're at 59% on the battery. What if I push that speed up? So I'm actually using the sticks. So I use the control stick to speed that up a little bit, but when I let off of the control stick, it's slowed down. Okay, I get it. So I want to go a little faster. So I'm actually using the stick to get myself to 3.3. Let's speed that up even more. So, okay, I get it. So controlling with the sticks will actually allow me to change the speed of this. That's still a little strange to me. I'm going to let off of the stick control there, and it's back down to 1 meter a second. How fast is 1 meter a second? What's that in miles per hour? What's that in kilometers per hour? I don't know. I don't have a calculator on me right now. So we'll just have to figure that out later. Bottom line here, I was able, in fact, to achieve creating a flight path by flying the drone and through the drone flight, recording waypoints. So does this meet my needs for one of the business functions that I do for clients? It's looking like it does. It is looking like it does. So I'm having a hard time seeing the screen here. It's yeah, it's a little breezy here. I think that I'm actually thinking that that was a little odd. I'm not quite satisfied, so I think I would like to replay this one again. Let's close out of that. I would like to play this flight one more time. So what I'm going to do is let's select that flight. There it is. I want to tell it that I want to play it again. And right now, I'm going to tell it to record nothing. And there we go right here. This is where we can set our flight speed. So I totally skipped past that before. And I want this to go maybe 5 miles per hour. So there's my solution. It wasn't right in front of me. I was reading too many other things. So that's a great answer. We're going to do a record nothing. And we're going to hit next. We're going to hit next again. We see, so we're just going through all of these. I'm going to go ahead and hit the launch drone. Drone's bouncing around a bit in the air, so I'm sorry about that if it's getting a little too loud for you. So there goes the drone moving to its start location again. And in here, I cannot seem to, I can't hit start or stop on the video recording, so the only way that you're seeing the video right now is on screen. So I have some more practice and some more learning to do. The drone is following the flight path nicely. So the drone can definitely do the waypoint missions, both the still photo waypoints as well as the video waypoint missions that I do with other tools. So scratch one off. This is working how I would like to see it working. I'm also watching the battery percentage here, so just keeping an eye on it, 42%. And it's bouncing around a little bit. The winds aren't supposed to be that bad today, but it sure feels like it's not the greatest day for doing this. Still under 22 miles an hour. There's nobody else really in the park. And with that in mind, without other folks in the park, it's a great opportunity to fly in here right now just to test this out. So here comes the drone flying back to me. It's actually doing a nice little curve. So that is that's a good smooth transition. So I'm very satisfied with that. So there we go. We have created a waypoint mission on the fly. The drone has executed the mission really nicely. So hello drone, how are you doing? Let's pull that drone forward here and we're going to go ahead and land it. And I'm gonna stop the recordings for a few moments and get set up for the next one. I am very satisfied with this first flight. And so I've learned some lessons about things that I thought were missing with this application that aren't missing, they're just in different places. So with that in mind, we're gonna go ahead and let's do that gimbal tilt. Get that gimbal tilted back up. All right, and let's go ahead and stop this recording really quick. And all right, I am stopping that recording. So there you go. Next thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that drone off. There we go. Drone is disconnected from the controller, and now we're gonna go over and also disconnect here. There we go. Okay, let's stop the iPhone recording too, shall we? We shall. And there we go. So, all right, everybody. So I stopped the video after we did our first smooth flight plan that we created right here with Drone Harmony and a DJI Mavic Pro. And so now we've got the screen pulled back up again. So we're going to be looking at the screen a little more, and everything's looking good. So this was a good flight. This was an excellent flight. And we can tap on the camera for the FPV mode. And you see that we've got our tests over here on the right-hand side and up on the top. We did save this one as well, so let's go in to load and sync, and let's see if the network syncs. So there is Watson right there. So I'm going to tap Watson. I'm going to tell it to download Watson. And let's take a look over here on the right-hand side. There's our smooth one, and we've got a second smooth one. So I accidentally did two because I'm new to this application. It's that simple. But this absolutely worked very well. So our next question, let's go ahead and fly this one again. And let's have it do a video flight again. So I just want to test this one out one more time to make sure that everything is really looking great to us. Let's hit that play button. So what are we going to do? Let's see. So 5 miles an hour is the flight speed. I could have it do precise image stopping. An image every so many seconds. I can have it do a video. I'm going to tell it to do video again, okay? And by the way, we've got some people in the background playing disc golf. So if you're wondering what all that laughter is about, they're having a good time. Watson Lake Park is an awesome place. Return to home, again, 328 feet. Why are you doing this to me? So the return to home, I want no higher than 50 feet. And there we go. So end action, we're going to have it hover. Continue the mission, set yaw control, set gimbal mode. All right, we're going to hit next. And it's showing us, this is something very unique to Drone Harmony. It's showing us our flight path. And you can see, you can take a look at it. So at first it raises to its elevation, then it does its flight around. Very interesting. Once again, if you need to exit it, switch from your P mode to your sport mode and back. That will stop things. I'm going to hit next. Okay, flight mode, satellite count, satellite fixed quality, drone activation. We're all looking good. We're going to hit that launch drone. And over on the right-hand side, it is loading that launch up. So as I get more familiar with this and more comfortable with this, we'll be making more high-end videos for walking through this. All right, so there we go. One of the things I was concerned about, I thought that maybe it was a little underexposed on the video previously, and it's looking like it's not. Now, there we go. It is going at 2.4 meters per second. I could change that by using the control sticks. By the way, I really hope the audio is coming through good with this today. So the Wireless Go, the Rode Wireless Go is getting put through its paces today. So I'm hopeful that the Wireless Go is going to be a happy camper here. So we've had our gimbal control, we've had our smooth turns. This is working out well. So on my other projects that you have seen on the YouTube channel or on the Patreon channel, You know that I like setting up these smooth flight paths so that I can show my clients over and over again time-lapse videos and time-lapse photos taken from the same exact location so they can see the changes in their construction progression. What we're seeing now with Drone Harmony in testing this out and making manually flying a mission to create waypoints, to create those types of flights, Drone Harmony is up to the challenge. So that's really good news for Android users if you're looking to build a business similar to what I've been doing with my business. Here we've got the drone. It's come back to us. It's focused exactly where I wanted it, so hello drone. This was a nice quick flight around, not out of my visual line of sight. And we're gonna bring this back down, and I'm just gonna move the drone up because it's done its job. So the big question is, how does this smooth video look afterward? Keep in mind, as I've said, we've had some breezes here today, more than just breezes. So, it might not be the smoothest. And secondly, we have the issue of no aperture control, no full manual control of our video. So we might have brighter areas and darker areas. We're just gonna have to find that out afterward. So what I'd like to do next, I'm gonna stop the video for a few moments, and then I'm going to, we're gonna take a look at doing a small, very small grid mission and see how that grid mission works out for, making a map or making a model. So far, score, doing these manual waypoints worked out really incredibly well. So we went to the location, we flew the location, we recorded some particular points of interest, and then we had the drone fly that. You can also manually enter waypoint missions into Drone Harmony. So you can be sitting on the couch or sitting in the office and you can plan a route, and then you can go fly that route afterward. What the biggest concern that I had prior to doing this today was what the speed settings were, because I wasn't seeing that in that manual route setup. So if I was sitting on the couch at home, I didn't have an option to pick my flight speed. Well, apparently you pick your flight speed when you're going to launch the drone, when you're actually executing the mission with Drone Harmony. Makes a lot more sense to me now. So I'm pretty well satisfied with that. All right, I'm gonna stop this video and then we'll work on a small grid, and I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want the grid to do its thing, because this is a big open field. Doing a grid pattern over that with no reference points is not gonna be interesting. All right, so I'm gonna stop this now, and then I'll stop that one over there, and we'll take the next steps to the next video. Let's throw that down, and let's go ahead and stop that recording. All right, MobiZen, nice job. I just want you to close for the moment. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy off. There we go, we've shut it down, and let's go kill the drone as well. So, highly impressed